much for passing by to view. Karibuni. Oh gosh, I have to make my hair very soon from wherever you're watching. This is a correct, so I've just had to improvise. Sometimes my nails don't it will be very... Hello and how are you? An end month payment, and I ate a lot. Potato cubes, Rianda, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, folks, from wherever the world you're celebrating Thanksgiving. Welcome to my channel. Oh, hello and how are you? I welcome you to my channel. Thank you very much for passing by to view. I hope you're having a happy Thanksgiving. And if in your country you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, well, wish well to those who are celebrating. I hope you're all well. We are coming to the close of November. I'm wishing you a very, very happy December and festive season. You know, for me, the mood kicked in a very long while ago. So today I'm going to be joining friends and relatives, and you'll walk with me part of the way, not all of the way, of course. Thank you very much to all of you, my subscribers, to all of you, my viewers. I appreciate very much. I just woke up happy. It's mid-afternoon. No, it's early afternoon. Yes. So I'm just preparing to leave. I'm a bit late for a lunch date, but I'm going to be there on time because it's a walking distance. Welcome to those of you who are new here. My name is Josephine. I am Kenyan. I come from a very great country called Kenya. And I live in a place called Ruai on the outskirts of Nairobi. Nairobi is such a great, lovely city. I live in a place which has lovely, lovely, lovely weather. It's very calm, it's cool, it's serene. It has beautiful, amazing environment. You can hear the birds in the background. That's unusual for us. I welcome you to watch my channel. My channel is about my life. My life is a different kind of ordinary. That's all I can say. It's very self-explanatory. And so I'm on a walk on a mission of self-appreciation, creating joy, choosing to be positive, letting go of the past, embracing the future, and embracing it with all the love, forgiving the past, and looking forward to finding love and also finding happiness in my life, with my family, with my accepting friends, and with people who let me into their lives willingly. Yes. So I welcome you to walk this walk with me. Usually I just post ordinary stuff about my life. Nothing very extraordinary. If you're looking for extraordinary, once in a while there will be. So let's go and let's see what awaits us. Welcome to my channel, and please remember to hit that like and that subscribe button. Karibuni. I forgot to show you what I'm wearing for today. It's festive season, so I'm in pants. I have a bit of a luggage I'm carrying, so you'll pardon that. I'm still walking and I'll get to my destination soon. So let's walk. There's a bit of a wind here. That's why my hair is blowing. Oh, I long for the day when I'm going to have long hair of my own. I really look forward to that. But I'll keep on praying and hoping and believing and being thankful until then. Hi, good evening. I'm on my way home and oh my God, I'm feeling so full. I'm feeling sleepy. I've had a great Thanksgiving day. It's been so much fun. It's been so full of laughter. And have you ever been tired? Because I've eaten, I've stuffed myself. Oh gosh. Oof. But thankfully, that has just been the one meal of the day. Very heavy meal. And then some pudding and some cake. Oh gosh, I'm really going to... Oh yeah. I'd forgotten I have coffee in the house. So I'm going to have coffee before I sleep so that it can help with the digestion. And then the walking, I don't have a very long distance to walk to go home. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of exercise. So when I get home, I'm feeling too lazy because I'm so full. I haven't felt this heavy and this full in a long time. I don't know what I'm going to do. If I sleep like this, I'm going to get so uncomfortable. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a lot of coffee, hot coffee, to assist me with digestion, so that if I'm awake longer, maybe after I feel less heavy, I might do some exercise. But for now, I'm feeling lethargic. I can't do anything. Oh gosh. I'm just feeling full and heavy. I'm getting back. It's sunset again. And today there were many graduations. I think one of my neighbors, the daughter graduated, so they were having a function. So I'll probably find the ongoing celebrations here. Because schools are closed, people are going to celebrate for longer. It's coming to Christmas. And I wonder what new preparations I'm going to have to start towards it. I remember when we were young, we used to buy clothes for Christmas. Now I'm older, of course, I can't buy clothes for Christmas, but I'll certainly take out the newest, fanciest that I have. I'll have to make my hair very soon. This is a continuation of yesterday's video. I was unable to complete yesterday's video. I woke up and I've not cleaned up. When I came back, I was so tired because I had gone carrying some luggage, and when I came back, I was also carrying not a lot of luggage, a bit, but I got so tired. So tired. Like I keep on telling you, I'm older now. I don't have the strength that I had when I was young. So sometimes when I think that it's just an ordinary thing, I was carrying this luggage and I've walked not so far. That's half an hour's walk. It got me very tired. And it didn't take me half an hour because I kept on putting the luggage down. So it took me probably like 45 minutes. So I came back and I just blacked out. And I didn't get to have a shower until around 9:30 p.m. Don't worry about this. This is the sun is very bright on this window in my house in the morning. So what happens is usually if I notice that when I normally shoot from this position, there's a haze because the glow is so bright. So I've just had to improvise. I've put the seat cushion so that it can buffer the light a bit, so that the lighting of the camera of the video doesn't look so, it looks a dull, hazy kind. Sunday, I'm coming in with this final clip to close yesterday's video. Yesterday was Thanksgiving and I went to visit some relatives to celebrate Thanksgiving with them. We were also celebrating a double birthday that had been pushed forward to coincide with Thanksgiving. And you remember that in the earlier part of the video, I was carrying some luggage. So I didn't take the about 30 minutes that I usually take. I took longer because I was pausing to talk to you. And the luggage, I kept putting the luggage down because it was heavy. And I keep on saying that I'm underestimating the fact that I've grown older. Yeah, and I'm not as strong. So I took it so lightly that this is just this bit of luggage I'll travel with, and baggage I'll travel with, and so what, it's not so heavy, and I'm just walking like an hour's walk. Then later on I came back, and when I came back I was also carrying just a light bag. But when I got home, I was so tired that I just lay down and blacked out. And that was, I arrived at around almost 7 p.m. And by the time I got up, it was coming to 9:30. That's when I went to have a bath because I had been so tired. I keep on underestimating the fact that I'm older now and I get tired more often and I can't do the things that I was doing when I was younger. When I was younger, I carried heavy luggages very often. I mean, I did a lot of, because I was looking after 3 children. So whenever I went out, and I was, since I was, what do you call it? I was a freelancer. It was very usual for me to have money in between payments. I mean, I didn't work for an end month payment plan all the time. I had commissions, so, and also shopping for the house and being a single parent. So over a time, I got used to the fact of just carrying luggage and it wasn't anything. But now I'm older and I have to keep on accepting that fact and living up to it and acknowledging that carrying heavy loads does wear me out. Now, on top of that, when I went for this function yesterday, for this invite that I had, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. My cousins, thank you very much. My auntie. I ate, if I tell you I ate richly and I ate a lot. The food was good. I'm very glad that I hadn't had a heavy breakfast. What did I have for breakfast? No, I didn't have breakfast because I knew I was going for the lunch. So I took something. I think I took a fruit with my, I don't remember. I just took something with my medicine and that was it. Oh my goodness. But I had such a feast. I had chapati, I had jollof rice, I had fried chicken, and oh my goodness, what else did I have? I had chapati, I had jollof rice, I had fried chicken, I had deep fried potatoes, potato cubes. I had there was kachumbari. Kachumbari is like tomato, onion, sometimes pepper. What else? Dania. What do you call dania? Coriander. A mix. It's a salad mix usually for nyama choma and also for foods. And then of course there was coleslaw. Ooh, was a girl fed well or what? And then there was cake. And when I tell you I ate to my fullest, I ate to my fullest. And on top of that, when I was coming home, I was given some chapati to carry and some cake, which I've had for breakfast. The cake is what I've had for breakfast. And at night, can you imagine? I'm on a path of losing weight, but I'm so out of control. That food was so delicious. So at night, I told myself, no, because I'm losing weight and I ate so well, I'll just sleep and then I'll leave these chapatis for morning and the cake. Who tells you? Who tells you that at 11 o'clock I did not go for one of the chapatis and totally finish it? Oh, yes. I told myself, why not? Once in a while, spoil yourself. And since I had gotten spoiled, why not? So, because it was late in the evening, when I got up at around 9:30, I went and had a shower and came back and just relaxed. I think I had done yesterday. I didn't have editing to do because I had done 3 videos and then posted them to Premiere continuously, one after the other. So I have time. Because two Premiere today, actually three. I think 3 Premiere today. So this one that I'm doing is the one that will premiere after that. So now I have better time on my hands because I'm not posting videos in real time. I'm giving them 24 hours before they air so that the algorithm can check for me the right audience. It doesn't just throw them randomly to the first 300 people in my contact list and then the 87 subscribers I have, but go out and seek out internationally who wants this kind of content, who is searching for this kind of content, whom do they feel is suitable to give this kind of content according to my set features in my YouTube studio. And I'm hoping and praying that is going to help to push me to 1,000 subscribers. So yes, this week I don't have a lot of work to do. So today I'm just going to be sitting in. It's Sunday. I hope for those of you who've gone to church, you've prayed for those of us who didn't go to church. It's just going to be a lazy Sunday. I'm expecting that later on my nieces and nephews might pass by. That will be well. So for my day's exercise today will be when I'm escorting them. And then because the sun is blazing hot, I'll not take a walk again. And then until evening, around between 4 and 6, I'll take a walk and I'll make it about 1 hour, not the usual half hour, because I won't have done any other walking today. But today I'm not also eating a lot. So even if I make it half hour, that will be fine for my exercise. I have to mute that. Oh, that's a Bob Marley poster. Yeah, that came from my uncle Russ. It came down to my son, and now I own it, and I hang it up very proudly because that's one of our black icons to ever have lived, music icons. It was not just about reggae. it is the effect he had on the whole world. And so when I put up pictures like this is a person who touched lives, whose music lives on up to now. And I'm very proud to hang him up on my wall. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot in the week, so I don't have a lot of work to do in the house except for washing dishes and, as always, just sweeping the carpet and the house. I wash the house thoroughly, so I'm not going to be washing it for quite a bit, but I need to do laundry. Like I keep on saying, I haven't done laundry. And then I'm keeping it away, and because when I don't have money to pay somebody to do my laundry, I do it myself. But right now I don't want to do it myself because I just did my nails. When I done my nails, I'm not going to go and do laundry because I don't use gel. You know, if you use gel, you can do laundry, you can handle water, touch water for a whole month, your nails will stay on. But I don't use gel. I use ordinary Q-Tex for health purposes, and just by choice. I mean, I'm not talking down on gel. Despite its various banning, it's banned in various countries, but it's just my choice. I'll not put gel. Once in a while I'll apply gel if maybe I have to travel, or if there's a function, and but if I can find somebody who can do my nails to look as stylish as they would when I have gel, I'll be very happy. I also don't do add-ons to my nails, but again, that's not to say that I will never. It's just the usual that I don't. Yes, maybe it's because I can't afford it, but even if I could afford it, then it's something that I wouldn't do, not frequently. So I haven't done my laundry, and I'm going to keep off doing it unless maybe I get money, then I'll pay somebody to come and do it, but I'm not going to spoil my nails because of laundry. I have enough clothes and I honestly don't feel like. So my laundry is going to wait a bit. And then the last time I removed these seat covers, I had a backache just returning them on. So this time I want to see what I'm going to do about removing them and putting them back in. Probably I'm going to look for a man or a lady who is strong, who can come and help me. Then if we do it, two of us, remove them. By evening they'll be dry, and then return them. But otherwise the work was just too much. I'm not going to do it. And then I'm feeling guilty. It's coming to Christmas. I still haven't bought one cushion for one seat, and I haven't done the seat covers. I was supposed to repair them some time back. And no, I'm not going to complain about money. I'm always saying it's because of the money. It's just that it hasn't been done. Let my mouth not speak about money not being there, so that I can draw it in. Yeah, it's just that I've not been able to do, and I pray before Christmas I'll be able to do so. So I decided to record this so that I can have a closure for the vlog of the Thanksgiving. For every video I do, there must be an introduction and there must be a closing. The same way that there's an opener and then there's a closing video clip, standard. And today, before I close, I want to talk about something. There's a family that I normally talk about who impressed me very much with the journey that they've had as vloggers. They live in a village called Nyabohanse in Migori in Kenya, and it's a village of YouTubers. And the family is the family of Ayamarwa. Ayamarwa is a very prominent YouTuber, plus his sister Dee Mwango, who's been doing some crazy, foolish things recently as she's living with her boyfriend in Poland. And then they have a younger brother called David Jr., who seems to be very out of control. But my concern right now and my opinion is not about the three of them. It's concerning their mother, whom I consider my sister because she's a fellow YouTuber, and because she's my peer in age. I judge she's around my peer because of the age of her children, or even if she's just slightly older, we are peers. But she's a fellow woman, and we're in an age where we're talking about GBV. And I'm very saddened to learn, because I've just started watching them recently, that even a while back her arm was broken by her husband, but the children foolishly hid the information, although later on it came out through other vloggers who live in the village. They cheated that, she fell and she injured her arm, and then she had to stay at her son's place. Broke her arm. It was her husband who beat her, and that was let to slide. And then viewers to the channels of the children have been noting consistently for a month that the mother is not happy. There's something wrong with her, and the father has previously abused the children so much that he even injured the eye of the eldest son, who is the prominent YouTuber called I Am Marwa. And it saddens me so much at a time when we are talking about GBV, when we are talking about the ills of GBV, of the importance of talking out, when we have the program called Usikimie, the movement that is called Usikimie, where you have to talk about abusers, highlight abusers in society, gender-based violence perpetrators. These are prominent YouTubers. They have been covering up for their abusive father who abuses their mother. It's, some things are unbelievable to some of us. I am so hurt and in shock that this man he's a habitual abuser. Now this must have happened yesterday, I think, on Saturday. The woman they are Seventh Day Adventists, I think, and so they go to church on Saturday. They worship on Saturday, and I think I've ever heard that this man is he's one of the elders in the church. And from the information that is given by fellow villagers, it is that this man beat up his wife so badly. They live in a house that is wall fenced, that the son, she was screaming loudly, she was crying for help. People could not penetrate into the house. Eventually the son came, and all he did was stand there and keep on asking, "Dad, why are you beating mom? Dad, why are you beating mom?" Because it looks like us, they don't know what you're. And I don't know, I think by some chance she managed to escape at one point, and she ran towards the river, and she was still screaming for help. Now, this is a woman who I would place at 58 to 65. She has had her arm broken. I'm trying to put myself in her situation, that my children hear somebody beat me. No, let not even talk about breaking an arm, that somebody slapped me. Because I know my children will probably be put behind bars because of the kind of, not only my children, by the way, my children, my sisters, my brothers, my cousins, my aunties, we'd actually probably have more relatives behind bars because of the reaction they had to that person than that person. I mean, I think the story would totally change. It would be about the violence inflicted on that person. And I'm imagining that these are children who are each millionaires in their own right. Their mother has been suffering so much that in one incident, because I watch them, she went to her son and she looked like he was even hiding behind the bush talking to her while he's hosting his Argentinian in-laws who are living the lavish life. And I suspect now that this has come out. She might have come to tell him how bad it is getting at home. But because out of ignorance, I think the children are ignorant. They must be ignorant because they faced so much abuse. I think they're ignorant to the dangers of physical and verbal abuse. And so they belittled this. Their daughter has been continuously called out by her subscribers. Check on your mother. There's something wrong. But she comes out like with full fury. "Oh, leave my mother alone. Go care about your mothers. Who told you my mother has a problem? These are family affairs. You don't need to discuss." People were seeing the red flags that were happening in that home, and these children did not take any action. And so my call is on the people of Nyabohanse. Take action against this man, because I understand he's also been bullying residents. The same is happening with his son, David Jr. David Jr. has become a public bully. I don't know whether it's for the purpose of viewership or what. And very unfortunately, and I'm saying this because there's evidence in their vlogs, he seems to have pocketed the police in Nyabohanse. And he's even able to make claims and threats of abduction and harassment to citizens, to netizens of this village, without being taken action against. No. This is very wrong. I'm praying very much that action is going to be taken against the husband of this woman. I'm praying for her well-being. I'm praying that she's going to get healing. And I am appealing to the children. This is beyond your control. Can you please get in touch with groups that deal with gender-based violence, with trauma healing? Because your mom needs she needs specialized care right now. She has undergone a lot of trauma. And I do not think that staying anywhere near her house is going to be healing to her right now. She needs to get away, not to Mara's house where she's poorly received by Mara's wife and partner. Let me not call her wife because they're not married. By his partner and the parents who obviously ignore her and treat her badly and belittle her. They seem racist as far as I'm concerned, because I'm allowed to air my opinion. They're Argentinians, but they seem racist. They seem to prefer only to deal with people who seem to have money. I don't like them, period. Let me not go on about them. Dee's mind is totally up and down, and then she keeps on bringing her boyfriend to her mother's house. And some of these things are some of the triggers, I think, even for the father. Some of the things they're doing are just totally unconventional and not very good. And then David Jr. needs to be controlled. What are the police doing? What is the local government in Yabohanse doing? Why are they not watching this? Why are people being thrown into jail because of YouTube allegations? How is a young man able to go and harass people in their own homes because of what they are doing on YouTube? And when he does the same, there's nobody holding him back. I'm not a reactor. My channel is not about reacting, but this is something that has touched me, especially because of the violence inflicted on innocent persons, and then because of the gender-based violence that has been inflicted on this woman. I am Mara's mother. I'm praying for her well healing. I'm thankful to all the reactors who have pointed this out continuously over and over again. And when you hear the villagers now talking about it, there was a group of young men discussing it. And I felt so saddened the way they were saying that inatokezeanga, but they fear the family so much because they are the moneyed people. It should not be like that. The safety and security of any one woman, irrespective of how powerful her family are or anything, is the concern of every person around them. That is why Mike Sonko came out to talk about his daughter. That's why he rescued the other girl who comes from a very wealthy family. Somebody's safety should never be correlated to how wealthy they are, so that they cannot be assisted just because they come from a wealthy family. No, 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 no. I urge all the women around Nyabohanse to stand up with this woman, to face up to this man, to make sure that criminal charges are instituted upon him and upon his actions, and that relevant action is taken against him. This is very wrong, and I'm hoping very much that I'm going to be seeing a different type of reaction from the children going forward towards their mother and speaking out about the abuse and the ills of their father, because he's a village bully. So I'm very sure that even within the home, the abuse must be very great. Unless you name and shame, we are not going to be able to handle GBV, to curb it, to reduce it, and even to stop it, and to put into check the perpetrators of it. So I'm sorry I must vent, but for me, GBV is such a personal issue. It hits home that I don't know. I can't stand it, and to see it being the warning signs being expressed, being showcased so openly on YouTube, where thousands, hundreds of thousands, in fact millions, because if I combine the viewers of the 3 channels of those children and their mother also, those are millions of people who've been seeing consistently for a period, and then added with all the subscribers of the reactors. They've been watching this woman. Millions of people have been seeing this woman suffering, have been seeing warning signs coming up that what happened previously is going to happen again. But the people that should be caring the most, who should be taking action, her own children, her own fellow villagers, her own fellow church members. And that's why, again, I have so much criticism for the church. If this man is a church elder, what has the church done? What did it do the first time that he went violently against his wife? What have you done to stand up in society and be seen to be the people who are correcting and making sure that this man doesn't do this again? No, no, no. It is so wrong. I am Mara's mother. I wish you well. I wish you healing. And I hope you're going to be making some new tough decisions. Do not worry about what people think. This man is not for you. This is not a person to live with who is so violent with you. Your children are now grown. You can still have a life, a good life. You've shown us over and over again that you're as good as alone, though you're married. Because in almost every instance that we have seen you, you're alone. When you're celebrating, when you're doing your daily chores, when you're doing everything, you've been alone. This is not an ordinary vlog of a person who is happily married. So I hope you're going to be making some good choices. So my viewers, I get concerned about other people also who are vlogging because as I said, I watch a lot of Kenyan vloggers and I look at all the positives, but we must talk out also where we see there's a negative that is happening and needs our intervention to speak out. As a woman, I would not keep quiet when I'm seeing this happening in my territory, and I keep quiet about it. And so I'm wishing you a happy Sunday. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe and to like and to comment and to share. I wish you God's blessing. May God bless you, guide you, and greatly protect you. And so from Ruai, from Nairobi and Kenya, I say bye-bye. Toodles.